go. Trying to fix my tripod. All right, we're live. I think so. Hair crazy. Okay. I wish there was a way to fix that before we started. Are you on? Hey, we're live. I'm just trying to get myself together here. We're gonna do the ship review for the Carnival Horizon. Let me see. Hold on. Are we here? Hey, everybody. I see there's people on here. Come on, I gotta say something. Okay. Hi, I see Karen and Quality Childcare. Hey, hold on. I'm trying to get myself on the computer so I can see what's going on. Okay. Hey, Mr. Keisha. Racer girl. Hey, girl, what's going on? Oh, wait, I'm looking at the wrong camera. That's my friend Miss Ginger Sue there. All right, so pros and cons. I got my little cheat sheet here so I can talk all about the Carnival Horizon, and if anybody got some questions, just pop them in. I can try to answer them as I'm going along. And what's popping? We just got off. Hey, TP, Cruise Lady. Hey, Vicky, what's up? Happy Sunday to you too. I just got off the Carnival Horizon. We were on a 4-day, the first sailing from New York to Bermuda. And so I'm going to do a quick little review on that. So I have a list here of everything I want to talk about so I don't forget anything. And the first point on my list is talking about getting to the port, Uber versus a taxi cab, because I thought taking an Uber would be a lot easier, and it wasn't. So we took the Greyhound from Delaware to New York, and that was the easiest thing ever, and it was the cheapest way. 2 hours, $17. You can't beat it. So if you're close enough to a port, take the Greyhound. I highly suggest doing that. But the Uber, once we got to New York, I guess because it's like right there near Times Square, Midtown, what is that called? Penn Station, all that, that big area. And there's a lot of people, a lot of cars. So when we ordered the Uber, it couldn't stop in front of where we were. So we had to walk down to find where he was, which took up some time. So the Uber quoted me one price, which was like $15, but by the time it was over with, we ended up spending $35 because they charged us a time fee because it was supposed to take 15 minutes, ended up taking 45 minutes to get to the port because of all the traffic. And then they charged us a late fee saying we got to the car late, even though he couldn't stop and we had to go down there. Which I think he did that because I think they put on there whether you're late or not. But definitely the cab probably would have been easier because when we got out, it was a whole bunch of taxis lined up right there. But I didn't know how far away the port was from the bus station. So coming back off the ship, we got a taxi and it was so much easier. So that was that whole process. And then once you get to the port, the porters take your bags and you go through. So that brings me to my next point, which is the embarkation, which the Port of New York, this was our first time sailing from New York. And it was so easy. This new system that Carnival is doing where you don't have to get your keys at the front desk. They just are already in your at your cabin. And so we got on, we gave him our passport and he scanned it, and the picture from your passport is the picture that they use, so they didn't have to take our pictures. They did take the boy's picture though because we didn't use his passport, we just used his birth certificate because his expired. Hey Shelly. So that part was easy. And then when we went to when we got our boarding passes to go on, because I had already bought I'm sorry, somebody just said something. I'm from Delaware. I don't know what that name was. Who said that? I missed it. I think it was Peyton something. Hey, Susan. Oh, look, I bagged up your prizes. It's coming. It's coming. Susan was our giveaway winner. I'm so slow. I bagged it up yesterday. It's going to the post office this week. So anyway, I bought Cruise Cash online, so we didn't have to go through the check-in process. So we didn't have to go through any lines at all. That was very easy. So if you won't need to put cash on your Sail and Sign account, you don't have to wait in those lines. You can just wait there. Queen Swag, hi. Yeah, it was Peyton. Yeah, we're from Delaware. Hi, Renee. So getting on the back port was very easy. I liked leaving from there. Um, so yeah, if you want to do cash, definitely buy it online before you go. My next point I wrote down is the elevators. If you're going on Horizon, they have this new elevator system where you punch where you want to go from the outside of the elevators, and then once you get inside, it actually takes you where you want to go. How big was the ship compared to Pride? The ship is big, and it really is. I've been on the Pride 3 times, and I really love the Pride, but the Horizon was definitely big, but it was easy to navigate. Like by the end of the first day, we sort of knew where we were going completely. Somebody just asked about parking. We didn't park. We took the Greyhound, so we didn't park at the port, but we did once we were going up the ramp from the Uber to get there. Didn't it say it was full? Parking lot was full. I don't know if it was because it was like a lot of people local for New York, but we went around 12 o'clock, and it was like the parking lot was full. So I don't know where else they park around there if their parking lot gets full, but that's something you might want to look at, or make sure you get there pretty early because it was like the parking lot was full. But back to the ship size, it was a lot bigger and definitely more. They added a lot more stuff like the restaurants and all that stuff, which I got on my list to talk about. So I'm gonna talk about the space in a minute. Um, oh, Peyton's going on Wednesday. Oh, I'm so jealous. You're gonna love it. It was really nice. I can't figure out. I just lost the comment. Oh wait, see this is why I got my computer out. Um, you came off this past Tuesday. Oh, Renee just did 8 days. How was that? Somebody was asking me about. Did y'all have a 80s night and a white night on the 8-day cruise? Let me know, Renee, because I've been getting a lot of questions about do they do the white night every cruise, and I was like, I don't know. So tell us. Renee got the answer. She just got off. Um, is there a dress code? Well, yeah, you know what? We had your time dining, which is on my list too. I'm going to talk about. But they wasn't, you couldn't go in if you had a sleeveless shirt to the restaurant. And that wasn't even on formal night. That was just like a regular night. So they wouldn't let you go into my son had to run back to our cabin and get a shirt for Mister because they wouldn't let you in. And then the formal night, people were dressed up, but aside from, I don't think they want you to wear flip-flops or like the no sleeveless thing, but they don't really hold you to a strict dress code. Um, hold on. She said there was an 80s night, but not a white night.
Well, you know.
Hold on, I'm on live right now.
Oh, I was gonna say, ever since that man touched my goddamn car, you know, the car broke down again.
I know, my dad told me. Sorry, y'all. So there was no white night. Oh no, that's a shame. That white night was a lot of fun. Going on your birthday cruise in October. I would love to do it. I just was telling Mister I want to do a Halloween cruise, and I want to dress up, and he has to do like some corny couple's costume. That's on my list of cruises I want to do. Um, do you like 8 days or 5 day? I like anything long. This one was 4, and it was definitely not long enough, but we were going with the group. It was a special trip, so that's why we did it. But I don't like anything less than 7 days, and I'm actually going on a 5 day, and 5 is okay, but 7 or more is better. Ella's going in July. I would love to go back. I really would. It was so fun. Um, so yeah, the elevators. Next is the your time dining. This is what I have on my list. This was our first time ever doing your time dining. I actually just really love 6 o'clock early dinner because I like to be in the same place. I like to have the same wait team. They get to know you. You sit down and you can do your they know what you like. They know to bring my husband a soda every night. They know I like the lemonade, stuff like that. Please, please, what Queen Swag? Did I miss the question? Um, so what with the your time dining on this ship, you had to go on deck 5 and check in. So you give them your name, you give them your cabin number, and how many people are going to be eating with you, and then you go down to deck 3 to the restaurant. I forget the name of it, but that's where you eat. And doing the Halloween. Oh yeah, that's gonna be so much fun. I love Halloween. Um, so then you go to the restaurant and then they give you like a little receipt. It'll have your table number and all the people in there, and then they walk you to your table, which was okay. Um, but the only thing I didn't like about the your time dining is just not having the same wait staff and all of that. Going at whatever time you want. It wasn't too bad. I still would prefer to go at 6 o'clock just because I like routine. But it was cool. And favorite time of year to cruise. I don't have a favorite time of year. Whatever time I can get off work, and I can go anytime. I've done summer, I've done winter, I've done fall, spring. I don't care. I just want to go on the ship. Um, did anyone in your group go solo? I don't think so. I mean, it was a big group, so um, some of the people might have been like, I don't know if anybody had a room by themselves. It was about 28 of us in Leslie's group, and she put everybody together. So I guess if there was somebody going solo, they probably just roomed together, but I'm not really sure. So yeah, your time dining is not bad. I prefer a set time, but if I had to do it again, I would. Space. Okay, so I put down here space. Yes, it's big but easy to navigate. I think the areas like the entertainment areas seemed a little bit smaller. Like the big liquid lounge is where they had their stage shows and everything, and it did not seem as big as like for say the Pride or the Triumph. The space seemed a little smaller. Like the other ones seemed to go back a little bit more. This one was a little bit more contained, but yeah, I think because they added so many different food areas, so a lot of those type of areas seemed a little bit smaller, and they filled up a lot faster. Oh, sorry, I gotta go on here. I missed the question. Watching your videos, I will be on the horizon in November. Oh, nice. Um, yeah, the your time dining, it wasn't too bad. It really wasn't. It's just finding space in the dining room, where wherever they put you, depending on how many people was in your group. But one night we went at 5:30. One night we went at 6 o'clock. So it wasn't too bad. IMAX. I didn't go to my son and my sister-in-law went to IMAX. I think she said it might have been $13. So then they saw Deadpool. So I guess it's probably the same as on land, because here IMAX will cost you about $12. So I think it was pretty much the same price. We did the Chills and Thrills theater. And it's just like a little small theater that had like maybe seat 30 people, and that was $5.50 per person. And it was just these 3 little like 5-minute skit shows or something like that. So that was a little bit cheaper. They were selling like popcorn and candy and beer at the IMAX, but I don't remember how much that cost. Um, Oh, going on the horizon in the Havana suite. We wanted that, but woo, listen, I'm balling on a budget. I just couldn't do it for 4 days. There was no way I was going to pay all that money. If I was going longer, I definitely would have paid for it, but we just did an inside cabin for 4 days. Um, Renee did the thrill theater. Yeah, it was crazy. It was like stuff was slapping you on your legs, and it was the stuff blowing on your neck. The water was coming. They had rain. They had wind. They had smoke. It was a little bit crazy. Oh, Peyton got a balcony. Nice. Oh, a suite. I love balconies. This was our first time in the inside cabin. And Mr. and the boy were fussing about it, but they got over it. It's okay. It was 4 days. Hi, Maria. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. If it's a short cruise for that type, it wasn't too bad. Um, so yeah, the space on the ship wasn't too bad, and even just walking through, there was a lot of space. Nobody was bumping into each other and stuff like that. It was pretty cool. Next on my list is the photos. Now they oh wait, Jessica. Hey Jessica. I didn't do a specialty restaurant. We tried to get that new hibachi. Mr. over there, they did the pig and anchor, the barbecue pig and anchor, and he said him and Chrissy, my sister-in-law, they said it was really good, and the pictures of their food said it was like really nice. But we tried to get the hibachi place, but it sold out, or it booked up really fast. So that's a tip for you. Definitely book early, because if I knew that it only holds 16 people, so and they do it only 3 times a night. So you definitely have to go in as soon as you book your cruise. If you know you want to do a restaurant, I would say book it fast. But other than, like, we did Guy's Burger and the Iguana place, but you don't have to pay for that. And I did go to the seafood shack because I was going to get some crab legs and shrimp and stuff. But then I was watching people that was buying it, and it did not look like you got that much for the type of money they wanted. Like, all you got was like one little stack of crab legs, and they wanted like $21. And I'm like, no, I can get that plus a whole gang of vegetables at home for the same price. Um, D&V, Crazy Cruise Family. Hey, the slot pool. Yeah, the slot pool was a lot of fun. That was my first time hosting one. And it was so much fun. It was chaotic at first because I was trying to get everybody. And then there was people coming by that wanted to just join in because they're like, oh, we didn't see this on the Fun Times. And we were like, it was part of our Facebook group. So there were some people that signed up later. So it was a lot of fun. Next time we're going to win a jackpot. Trying to get these questions. A Havana Suite balcony. Oh, that's nice. And the bar. We did do a pub crawl, and they went to the Havana bar, but I missed that one. Peyton, no, I didn't go to the spa. I went to the spa on my last cruise. They want too much money. I can't. Like, there's some things I don't mind spending money on, but for them to give me a $70 pedicure, that's not worth it. Not to me. Inside 4J with the window forward. Okay, Lisa, we had a 4K, I think, on deck 2, and it was forward. We didn't have a window, though, but we definitely had some rocking coming back towards New York. That was our first time in inside and that low. I've never been on deck 2, but it wasn't bad. I liked it. It wasn't bad at all. Oh, D&V Cruise got the Teppanyaki booked. Nice. We tried. We couldn't get it. Although Leslie was on the wait list, and then she got it like last minute, so she lucked out and got it. C-Day lunch at the sushi. I don't eat sushi, but that's nice. Oh, Lisa, a secret deck. You know what? I have never gone to look for the secret decks. I watch a lot of cruise vlogs, and I don't know if anybody ever watches Sea Cruisers, and they always go looking for the secret decks. I don't do that. Did you bring your birthday cake to dining room? Yes, we did. We had, I ordered the room decorations, and then I had the cake ordered the first day we got there, and then my sister-in-law ordered a cake for the boy later in the week, so they delivered it that day. But we carried it to the dining room with us, and then they held it for us at the little post on the side of where our waiters were. They put some candles on it, and then they brought it over to us at dessert time. They sang and everything, and then they took it back and cut it and brought it to us. And then whatever was left, they just gave it to us, and we put a cover on it and took it back to our cabin. So that was nice. Although if you don't want to buy a cake and you tell them it's your birthday, they will bring you like a little individual cake. Because when we went on the Triumph, it was my sister's birthday, and they did that. It was like a little miniature birthday cake. It was really cute, and they'll do that for free. Um, the slot pull needed more promotion. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a slot pull for my next cruise, but I have to discuss that with some of the people that are going. I've never been on deck 9. The highest I've been is deck 8, which is fine. Was it rough sailing out of New York as opposed to Florida? No. New York was nice. Do you mean getting on the ship or like the sea? Because getting on definitely was easier than Florida. Although Tampa was easy to get on. But sailing out was very rough water. The water was very smooth going. Coming back, it was a little rough only because coming back was like we were at the front and it was like boosh, like you could hear the waves hitting the front of the ship. But I think that was just because we were coming back towards the East Coast. But sailing to Bermuda, it was like you didn't even know the ship was moving at all. At nighttime, there was just enough rocking to where it was like, oh, we're going to take a nice sleep tonight. But it was not rough at all. It was really nice. Jessica, you're welcome. I forget your question, but I hope I answered it properly. What is a slot pull? The slot pull is where you get a group of people together, and I got this from Shelly. I'm gonna shout her out. Kralix Journey. That's my girl. Go follow her channel. We're gonna be cruising together real soon. So everybody put in $20, and of that 20, we took $5 and put it into a winner's pot, and then we put $15 into the slot machine. So all the money went into the machine at one time. We had 40 people, so everybody put $15 in the machine. When we played a Wheel of Fortune machine, and everybody got to spin. Shelly's crazy. Everybody got to spin 3 times. And so whatever you win during the slot pool, the money stays in there. And every time somebody spun, we wrote down each individual spin. So the jackpot on the side, whoever had the highest single spin got to win that money. And then whatever was left in the machine after everybody went, we split. Which our one winner, he won $190 because he had a highest spin of $100 spin. And then there was like $400 and something left in the machine, and we all ended up with $11 and some change. So it was a lot of fun, but it was really fun. I have a video, so you can go watch it, of us just cheering each other on and just a whole group of people around one slot machine. It was a lot of fun. Sorry. Hold on. I'm missing some questions here or comments. You pre-ordered Bamboo Spa and saved $30. What's the Bamboo Spa? I don't know what that is. Guy's barbecue joint included. The Guy's burger is included. Was the pig and anchor? You pay for that, right? No. Hold on. Mr. gonna tell me.
Sorry. Lunch. Lunch is
free.
Like the Lido Deck.
Okay, so if you go to Pig and Anchor, the barbecue spot.
It's specialty.
Okay. Lunch is free.
Not the same menu either.
If you go to dinner, then you have to pay. But he said it's a different menu, so.
Not completely, but the really nice stuff, like the rack of ribs and stuff.
Okay, so I guess whatever he said it's like Lido for the lunch buffet. Hold on.
Lunch is brisket. Complimentary is pulled pork, brisket.
Pulled pork, brisket. Stuff like that.
And chicken, barbecue chicken.
Sorry. That's free.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't go when they did that. I was eating Guy's burger. um, yeah, Guys is included. Let me tell you, Guys is so good. You just go there all the time. I do recommend Jaden the Horizon. I loved it. It was really nice. I wish we had more than 4 days on there. And leaving from New York, it was great. Especially for me because it was only 2 hours away, and I love not having to get on the airplane to go somewhere. But just it was easy getting on to the ship. We basically walked right on. We really did.
We saw that in New York. We
Um,
don't want to do it in like October.
Photos. I forgot. Look, I we started talking photos. They're digital now. So on the Carnival Hub app, you download it and you give them your cabin number, and then as they take your picture, it's uploaded to the app, and then you can go and look at your pictures, and you can buy them straight from the app, and then it's just like downloaded. They're just downloaded to your phone. Sorry. And then you can see it like, and then of course it has like Horizon all over it because they don't want you to steal their pictures. But it was nice. Although a couple times there was some people on my photos that weren't me or weren't us. So like when you're giving them your cabin number, be real clear because I think with some of the language barriers they were putting in the wrong number. Um, you go on the Horizon. Oh, August, nice. 4 days. It was fun, but I definitely wish I had more than 4 days. The drinks were good. I tried a new drink at the casino. It was called
It me, or were they better this
the
week?
High Seas Tea. They were, yes.
Stronger.
Yeah, they were definitely stronger. I think they were trying to keep us drunk. But I tried the High Seas Tea, and that was so good. It was sweet, but it was strong at the same time. And of course, I always get the kiss on the lips. And then I tried a green iguana on a Lido deck. That was really good. You live in Rhode Island. Where do you live? I'm going on the Norwegian Escape in November. We live in Delaware, so we're about 2 hours from New York. I've never been on Norwegian. I'm trying to make platinum on Carnival, and then maybe I'll go to another cruise line. You prefer Horizon over Pride? I don't know. I love the Pride. I've been on Pride 3 times. That has a special place in my heart, and that's in Baltimore, which is only an hour away. So that's sort of like my right there. Yeah, we did our anniversary on there for New Year's Eve. Plus, it's nice and small. Like these mega ships are cool, but there's a lot of walking. Like listen, I got a bad knee. I had to rub my knee down almost every night, and then it's just so big. The Pride is, I think, the perfect size. Hold on, I gotta go back up a little bit. 1 second. Where are we? Did you do internet? Yes. Hold on, I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anybody's comment. I did do the internet package. Hold on, I'm gonna go up one. The Horizon is staying in New York, I think, for a few months, but then it's going to be moving to Miami. So if you want to go out of New York, you better do it. Like, check their schedule because it will be moving to Miami, and that's going to be the home port. Um, hold on. Yes, and I did the social media package, which was $4 a day. If you buy it online before you go. All right, Racer. Thanks for stopping by. See you later. Um, what was I saying? The social media package. Yeah, if you buy it online before you go, it was like $4 a day, and that was to get you on like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, stuff like that. So if you like to post on social media, it's a good thing to have. And the service was good. Only time it didn't work too well every now and then in our cabin, but probably because we was on the inside cabin. I'm trying to go back here. Heard it's a wild crowd when you leave from New York. I don't. It wasn't too bad. It was a lot, although some of the
Some people rude.
a couple people were rude, and I know New Yorkers are notorious for being rude. But other than that, it wasn't too bad. It really wasn't. It was nice. Um, Somebody answered something for Keisha Carnival because she wanted to check cruises for Jamaica next year. Yeah, it's leaving. It's leaving New York. So if you want to go to New York, you might want to do it pretty soon. Oh, banana rum daiquiri. I didn't have that. That sounds good. Although I have had the banana split from Carnival. That's really good. I have to remember that on my next cruise.
What?
Um, Banana rum daiquiri. So Mika is going for 8 days from Miami with the toddler. Pray for you. I will pray for you. We took my grandson. He was 9 months old when we went on the Triumph. That was a trip. You should be fine now. If they're old enough to go to Camp Carnival, go drop them off. Like, they are trained to work with little kids. They'll take them and get yourself some time away. You might cry, but he'll get over it. They got a lot of stuff in those little things. They take them to the water park and all that stuff. I got no problem dropping my kids off. Yes, the Pride is awesome. Been on the Breeze twice. I haven't been on any of those. I do. My goal, hopefully, one day is to like sail every Carnival ship. I haven't been on the Sunshine. I've been on the Destiny, and then they changed it to the Sunshine. So I guess I've been on the Sunshine. Um, I don't know about a lot of single people, Peyton. I saw a lot of groups of people together, but I don't. They could just be hanging out with each other. So I don't know if they were single or not. Have your grandson got a new tattoo? That was my son. And no, he has not got a new tattoo yet. He asked for one about once a week, though. He gotta wait. Uh, I would love to do a Hawaii Halloween cruise. Leaving from Miami is not too bad. It's slower, I think. It's more congested in Miami trying to get in the port area because there's so many ships from Miami. I like the smaller ports where it's like you might have two ships leaving. It's so much easier.
Miami felt like it was more checks,
Um,
a lot more immigration and
you did a 25 prime package.
immigration and
Oh,
customs. A lot more customs.
24 hours. Yeah, no, I'm too nosy. I need to see what's going on, Renee. I need everyday access to the internet. So I couldn't do 24 hours. Um, Trying to go on my first cruise next year is a smaller one as nice as the big ones. Yes, Maria. I think smaller ships are better, honestly. Like I wanted to go on a big one just to see. I would love to go on Vista, but even like the um the Norwegian ones, I've seen a lot of cruise vlogs, and the Royal Caribbean, the Oasis. That's it's too much. Like I want to be able to know where I'm going, what I can see, what I can do in the fastest time. And if I got to spend all my time looking at a map trying to get around this big ship, I like the smaller ones better. Beverly, how many days would you suggest for a first time cruise? If you're nervous, I would say 4 or 5 days. If you want to go all in, go for the 7. Go for it. Like, if you think you're going to get sick, then yeah, stick with a 4 day just to see if you like it. But I think if you want the full cruise experience and how you like sea days and stuff, because I love a sea day. So I would say 7, but if it's your first time and you're nervous, go with 4 or 5.
You never been on a boat, do a dinner cruise.
JK, what's the next cruise line you want to try after Carnival, and have you thought of going to Cuba? I want to try Norwegian. I like their ships. Their ships look pretty with all the colorful decorations on the side, and I like the fact that they have the unlimited drink package. So I would like to try Norwegian. And we do talk about going to Cuba. What I've seen so far, though, is you got to have a visa. You got to pay like $75 for that, which I wouldn't mind. But then, of course, you have to do an excursion or something because tourists aren't supposed to go there. There's some forms you got to fill out. I'm still figuring all that out, but I would love to go to Cuba. I like seeing new places. And Mister is a big cigar person, so he wants to go and get some Cuban cigars. Um, yes, Wesley, Carnival is the newest ship. They just started sailing in April, and then they're building right now the Panorama, which is going to be a new ship. I think it starts in 2019, I believe, and that's going to be like a bigger in that same class. So it'll probably look like the Vista and the Horizon, and that one's going to be sailing from California because my friend Leslie, who's my travel agent, she's trying to go next year, I believe. Um, oh, Keisha, we ate so much. It's ridiculous. Like, you just, like, for some reason, you're just hungrier on the cruise. Just because you know it's there, you go eat it. And you just eat all the junk. And then they had this cotton candy bar and this gelato bar. Oh, my gosh. I was there every day just because I love cotton candy. It's ridiculous. He'll be 3. Yeah, Mika, drop him off, girl. Take them to. They give you everybody under 12 gets like a wristband when you go to the muster drill, and they will have your muster station. So if there's an emergency and he's at the carnival camp, they will bring him to your muster station, so you don't have to go looking for him. They give you pagers or cell phones or something for the little kids, so you can always check in and all that stuff. But 3 years old, he not gonna think about you. He will be having a ball. Um, I had a good time. Juanita. Hey, Juanita. But I probably won't do a 4-day cruise to Bermuda again. It's pretty pricey. Yeah, I want to do Bermuda. It would have to be overnight for me to do Bermuda again because the time just seemed so crunched. And then something happened with the security. What do you call that? When they check your passports and stuff. So we couldn't even get off at the time we were supposed to. So that ate up some time. Customs. There was something going on with customs, so they weren't letting people off. And then once we got off, it was so many people and not enough buses and taxis. So definitely don't do a 1-day shot to Bermuda if you don't have to. Um, it's my first time on the cruise. One time, nigh. Lock. Hi. You want to ask, is it really worth the drink package or should I buy a bottle for my room? I have never gotten a drink package. I don't like the fact that all the adults have to buy it. And so I do like to have drinks. Mister doesn't drink as much as I would, so we would both have to buy it. So I've never gotten it. But I think if you can afford it, go for it just because it's less hassle of worrying about I'm gonna get a drink. Oh, but it costs $10.95, and you gotta remember how much you got left on your sailing sign and all that. So if we go on another cruise where we're not in the same room together, like maybe if we room with my son or something, and then one of us get a different room, I might do it. But I have heard a lot of people say it is worth it trying to get to 15 drinks a day. Um, Ooh, I heard Keisha the Breeze. I heard that is a really fun ship. A few of my cousins went on the Breeze, and they loved it. What was it like leaving from the New York terminal? New York terminal was awesome. I liked it a lot. Now I'm like, I want to leave from New York more. It was so easy. It really was. It was so simple to get on with this new system. We were literally, once we got in the line, and then my husband had his cane because he helps him to walk some long distance. So they put us over into the next line. So we really got in there fast. But then my mother-in-law, sister-in-law got in a regular line. And then they were up there like right at the same time too. So shout out to New York. They got their system down perfectly. It was really easy. Um, buy water bottles for the room. Yes, Renee, water bottles are good. And then when we came back, my feet were so swollen. We were talking about this in our Facebook group, and they were saying, I guess because the water is filtered, so it's still that salt water. But we always buy the water. It's worth it. You can't bring any on, so you might as well just buy it. And we bring on soda. Wesley, yes, I have been on the Fascination, but that was back in 2006. It was nice though. And actually, my niece and sister are leaving next week. They're going on the Fascination. I'm so jealous. It was nice though, and it's one of the older, smaller ones, but I believe it has the upgrades. They're moving that onto all the ships now, so it was nice. Um, Peyton, I've been on two Royal Caribbean, but that was many years ago, like 2002 and 2003. Um, but I prefer Carnival. Blaine. Hi, Blaine. The drink package is not worth it. You will hear many say you can also bring one bottle of wine per person. Yeah, I didn't bring any wine this time, but if y'all saw my vlogs, you know why I didn't bring any wine, but we won't talk about that. You have to go watch the video. Um, did you like going to Bermuda for one day? No, I did not. It I didn't get to see anything. Like, we had this grand thought in our head. We were going to go to the lighthouse. We were going to take a tour and see some stuff. And then we were going to spend the rest of our time at the beach. And none of that happened. Literally, none of that happened. Although we did get to a beach. We went to the little beach where you can walk from the port like 5 minutes away. And you pay $5 to get into the beach. It's called Snorkel Park Beach, and it's a man-made beach. It was nice, but it wasn't the one we wanted to go to. Thinking about, sorry. Thinking about the sensation. Have you been on this one? Maria, I'm actually going on the sensation in October. That's my, sorry. I'm going on a girls' cruise with my three best friends on October 8th through the 12th. My husband and my son are upset about that. So come on, Maria, let's go. Get on the ship. Canadian Queen, hey girl, what's going on? You need to come on and get on the cruise. Let's go. I was just watching your Spanish vlogs the other day. Yes. Renee got a special wine package. Oh, $5. We don't really drink too much wine, and we do. It's like the cheap Moscato wine. So that's not bad though. If you drink it, it's definitely worth it. Is the 24-hour food as good at 2 a.m.? The only thing that's really 24 hours is the pizza, and their pizza is awesome. Get the what is it, quattro formaggi, the 4-cheese garlic pizza, so good. And then they have the deli, but that line was always so long. So stop with the angry faces. The line for the deli was so long, I didn't even get to try the deli. But the pizza is always good, no matter what time of day you go. It's so good and crunchy. Lisa, the drink package worth it? Yeah, I'm gonna get the drink package one time. I'm gonna try it and let y'all know if it's worth it. Hi, Molly. Cruise was awesome. It was the best. We had so much fun. What drinks are free on the cruise? Water. They got iced tea. It's not sweet at all. The lemonade is drinkable. It's good. I like the lemonade. I drink that all the time. And then in the morning they have that papaya guava juice. That stuff is so good. Bring your cup from home, like a tumbler cup. Go to the Lido for breakfast and fill that up with some guava juice, and you have that to drink all day long because they take it off after breakfast. Yeah, the room service menu is after 10 o'clock you have to pay. So it's free up until 10. So if you want to get something for late night, order it before 10 o'clock and have them bring it to your room, and then it'll be there for late night. So they can get fruit, peanut butter and jelly, what else, like BLT, stuff like that. Order it early and then save it. And there you go. Let's see. How many cruises have you done? 9. The one we just got off was my 9th cruise. Your first was in May. Oh, nice. Yeah. My first one was a long time ago, but I hope you liked it. Oh, you did. You plan to cruise twice a year. Oh, you fancy, Wesley. We try. We try to go once a year at least. Um, yeah, so let's see. No, you can't bring water anymore, Peyton. They you used to be able to bring case of water, but they don't let you bring water anymore. So you have to buy it. But it's like $3.99 or $4.99 for a 12 pack. So it's fine, and you don't have to worry about carrying it. But you can bring a case of soda. So if you drink soda, you could bring one 12 pack on the ship, but you have to carry it on with you. Um, oh, he live in Barbados. Oh, well, you where we want to go. Nice. Our this last cruise, Molly, was 4 days from New York to Bermuda. It was fun though. Oh look, thank you, Shelly. I'm gonna have to give you a stipend for answering questions. um, what was one thing you didn't like about the Horizon? Um, what did I not like anything? I liked. I think I liked everything. Um, I can't think of anything I did not like. Let me think. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna go. I still didn't have to go through my whole list. um. Oh, you gotta be on a cruise by yourself. That's okay. You know what, Maria? There's so many people on the ship. Like I was on the cruise with 28 people, and I was still meeting people. And if when is your trip? Because you should join the Facebook group. We were on a group like our cruise was May 24th. So I joined a Facebook group specific to that date. And now, like, half of those people I'm friends with on Facebook, we met, we had a meet and greet, we did the slot pull, we just randomly saw each other around the ship. And it was so much fun. And we were, like, saying if you want to do something, like, if you want to go to a show that somebody else might not want to go to, you can just meet up with somebody and just be social that way. So you might travel on the ship by yourself, but you don't have to be by yourself. Definitely join a Facebook group or go on the Shipmate app. They have a lot of roll calls in there too. Um, Now I haven't gone on the Vista yet, Molly, but Shelly, Kralix Journey, I'm hating on her. She going in like 2 weeks. She's going on the Vista. So you should go subscribe to her channel because she's gonna have some awesome Vista vlogs coming soon. So check her out. Have you been on the Triumph? Yes, we went on the Triumph in 2016, and it was nice. Um, One thing I did not. We were on deck 6 on the Triumph, and towards the back of the ship, it had a weird smell to it. But that was just walking through to get to our cabin. Leaving from New Orleans was fine. We didn't have any problems leaving from New Orleans, and it was an older ship, but like I'm a little different with like ships. I don't really pay attention to, oh, this is an old ship or this is a new ship. I just want to be on the boat. I want to go to trivia. I want to play some slots. I want to sit at the bar and have a drink. So I'm not looking at, in the corner to see if the paint is chipped or looking over at the wall to see what the art. Although they do have nice arts on the ship, but as long as my bed is comfy and the ceiling's not falling on me, I don't pay attention to, oh, that's an old ship or a new ship. They keep up with all of them. That's their bread and butter, so they're not going to do anything. Did we try the pizza? Oh, yeah. Maria, we love the pizza. I always get the pepperoni, or I like the 4 cheese garlic. It's so good. No, I did not go to the Havana area. I should have, but I didn't go there at all. I would like to stay in there one time.
I ain't going unless I'm staying.
Um, Water is $4.50. Oh, okay. Well, the last time we ordered water, I didn't order any this time because we always get the big one for coming back. So we had 3 big bottles that we didn't even finish. Um, the last time it was $3.99. Kimberly, hi. Thanks for watching. Oh, you from Delaware? What part? What part Delaware you at, girl? We can hang out. We'll be sailing on Horizon in 3 days. Oh, I'm so jealous. That's so nice. Um, Her husband is an avid cruiser, and this will be their first time. Her and her kids' first time. Oh, y'all taking 5 kids? Oh, shucks, girl. Go for it. That's going to be a lot of fun. I hope y'all enjoy it. You got to let me know what part of Delaware you're from.
Newcastle.
Newcastle. Oh, okay. You right down the street. Small world. Lisa said the drink package, mimosa in the morning, 7 mixed drinks, 7 shots. I like the way you think, Lisa. Yes, we got to work on that. Jaden, you can follow me on Instagram, EdnaBug _ or Snapchat at EdnaBug. I don't really do Facebook. I mean, I'm on Facebook, but that's like for my personal family and friends. But I'm very active on Instagram and Snapchat. Get the Havana Suite. It cost, but worth it. Yeah, we wanted to. If it was longer than 4 days, we were going to get the Havana stuff, but I couldn't justify paying that much just for 4 days. Pam, I have done 2 Royal Caribbean, but for the last 8 years, I've just done Carnival. I do want to try Norwegian one day, but not anytime soon. Let's see. What's the Facebook group? Well, see, Michelle, then you would have to look for your specific date. So you're going in September. Go on Facebook and do like a search for Carnival Glory, September 2nd or something like that, and you can find out. Or I'm on a Facebook group called Carnival Cruisers, past, present, and future, and there's thousands and thousands of people on there. So I'm sure they have a group going too. Somebody's always going on that group. What specialty dining did they have? They have the Pig and Anchor. They have the Teppanyaki place. They had the sushi place. The Fahrenheit 55, the steakhouse. I was mad. I wanted to try that too and see how it compared to the David Steakhouse, but we didn't get to do that. And then they have in the cherry on top, they had a sundae bar. You had to pay if you wanted hand dipped ice cream, and you can make your sundae with all these toppings and stuff. I'm not sure how much it costs, but I did go in there and look at it, but I didn't check their prices. Uh-oh, Mika. Yeah, I think your kids will be fine. Drop them off at the camp. They will be perfectly fine. Peyton, somebody's going in 3 days. I forget who said that. Molly, I love the cruise director. Mike, oh my gosh. Hopefully when you go, you have him. He was great. He was awesome. He was very down to earth, and he was hyper. Like, he was energetic the entire time. Completely. Do I have a time limit? I'm at 52 minutes. I don't know if we're gonna get cut off or not. AJ's going on July 23rd. Was each night different for the food in the main dining room? Yeah, they had their staple, like flat iron steak or southern fried chicken, baked potatoes, that type of stuff. But every night there was different themed foods or whatever, and then they have like the porter call. So wherever you're porting at, hi Susanna, wherever you're porting at, they had something like that was specific food for that area. So I forget what it was for Bermuda, but it was something that they would eat over there. I'm gonna get back to my list in 1 second. Jaden, I've been on the Fascination, the Destiny. I've been on the Pride 3 times. Triumph, Horizon. I think I did the Sovereign of the Seas and the Majesty of the Seas with Royal Caribbean. Norwegian Escape. I heard the Escape is a really good ship. I talked about the hub app, the Carnival hub app, and the Wi-Fi. Definitely a good deal. Even if you don't buy a social media package, download the hub app because you can see the fun times. You can see your pictures on there. You just put your phone in airplane mode and jump on the ship's Wi-Fi, and then you can work the hub app. you can mark stuff. That was one thing I really liked, because if I was trying to do everything, so if something was happening at 4 o'clock, I would just mark the little favorite, so like a little heart, and then 15 minutes before that, it'll send you a message to say, trivia starting in 15 minutes on deck 5. So it was really nice, especially if you get caught up doing something else. So definitely download the Hub app, and it's free. If I'm going with 22 family members, will we be able to sit together at dinner? Yes. If you go, you can go on the first day, like as soon as you get on the ship, and go talk to the maitre d', or try to do it before you go. Like, you have to have all of the cabins linked together. If you have a travel agent, your travel agent can do it, or if not, you can call Carnival and they can set it up. You just need everybody's name and their cabin number, and they will link you together, and then you can sit together. Unless you have your time dining, and then everybody just go at the same time. Because that's what we did. We had like 25 people. We all went and checked in, and then we all got to sit together. So it was nice. Let's see. I talked about the Thrill Theater. That was a lot of fun. $5. You sit there for maybe 15 minutes, and the seats rock. They shake. They vibrate. They throw stuff at you, try to scare you a little bit. It was a lot of fun. I heard Carnival don't put the schedule on your bed anymore. Is that true? No, they bring you a Fun Times every night. We got one every night. So, I don't know who told you that. They lying to you. What place on the horizon do you need to go to get the bottomless bubble sticker? You don't even need the sticker. We bought the bubbles. My husband got it, and we purchased it before we got on the ship, because you save a couple dollars. I know, balling on the budget here. Do it before you go, and then once you get your card, it's just automatically in the system that you have it. But you can go to any bar if you want the sticker, but he never got the sticker, so we didn't even need it. Let me see. What else? I talked about the cruise director. The staff, everybody was friendly. I've never come across one bad staff member. All the activities were really great. I love the trivia. We went to a few of the shows, the Harry Chess contest, the mixology stuff. All that stuff is a lot of fun. Karaoke, everything. All the staff members were really great. Have a wonderful man. Thank you. Headed to the horizon on Wednesday. What was the best thing to do on the ship? It all depends on what you like to do. For me, the best thing was going to trivia, because I love playing trivia. Like, what do you call it? Like the different TV show trivia, theme songs, stuff like that. Those are my favorite ones. Hey, David or Aaron. And I also like the stage shows. So the Love and Marriage show, I'll go to the show every night when they do singing and dancing, because I love that. I love going to the casino because I love slot machines. Anything, all those type of activities is what I like to do. I'm not, like, my husband just he likes to chill. I drag him to that stuff with me, but if it was up to him, he would just be relaxing, people watching, but not me. I want to see everything. Jaden, I don't know. I don't get on water slides. I'm scared of that type of stuff. I'm not that adventurous. No, they didn't have a belly flop contest. I think they used to do that. I don't think they do that anymore. Let me see. Yes, they had events for teenagers. They have the Club O2, I believe, is for like 15 to 17. Then they have something for 11 to 13 or something like that. But they have stuff, they party till like 1 o'clock in the morning. I think the kids party just as hard as the adults. I'm going on Horizon in September. What should I bring on board? My first time on the ship. Oh, goodness. JDN Kelly. Check out my channel. I have a playlist called Cruise Tips and Tricks or something like that. And I have a lot of videos on how to prepare for a cruise. There's a lot of stuff you need to bring. Now, that's not a lot of stuff you need to bring. but depending on what you like to do. So I probably wouldn't have enough time to sit here and try to tell you all that, but check out the vlogs for that one. David, did they have any hidden decks? I don't know. I was just saying before, I never look for hidden decks. Somebody said they do, but I never look for that. You have a 4-year-old and you want to know how many activities. They have a lot of activities for kids. They have a Dr. Seuss parade that goes throughout the ship, and they'll give them noisemakers and stuff like that. And at the carnival, the camp carnival, they have like each section for different age groups, and they take them to the pool. They take them on scavenger hunts around the ship. They do a lot of activities. They do stage shows. The kids put on shows and stuff like that. A 4-year-old will be very entertained. Ocean City. Have we been to Ocean City? I have been to Ocean City. I don't know. That's only like an hour and a half away. I've never stayed there, but I have been. Did I go to Serenity? Yes, I did. The Serenity Deck was nice. It was kind of like a little maze. It was like way in the back, but it was sectioned off differently. So there was different places you could sit with those little clamshell. They have a bar, and they actually have like a little buffet back there now, which was pretty nice. You can get some food back there, and they had 2 jacuzzis and a little swimming pool. It was very nice. Yeah, it wasn't really a big pool, but it was nice. You sent it. I have to check the email. Oh wow, look. Hey Mike, black people are apes with AIDS, that Rob. Don't you love the internet? Let's all say hi, Mike. Somebody didn't hug him as a child. We're so sorry for you. What happened with the cruise runners? Mary, my cruise runners made it. I put the video up yesterday on the cruise runners. I was so nervous about that because I had 2 of them in my pocket. So go check out that video. They made it, and I'm actually doing a giveaway. So if you want to get some cruise runners, go watch that video so you can enter the contest. Yeah, Blaine, you gotta love the trolls, right? Did they serve gelato all the time? No, the gelato was only at certain times, like lunchtime, and every day it was a different flavor. So I went back every day because they had 2 flavors every day. So I tried all the different flavors. Most of them were good. I didn't try coconut though. I don't like coconut. I don't know how to block him. How do I do that? Bye, Renee. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I don't know how to block him, so we'll just ignore him. I don't want to hold y'all up too much longer. Let me see. Room location. We was on deck 2 forward. Like I said, we was in the inside cabin. It was not bad at all. I didn't feel claustrophobic. We had our bed put into 1 king bed, and then my son's bed came from that little trundle thing down in the ceiling, and we left it down the entire time because he likes to take naps. So he would randomly go back to the room and take a nap. So, and it wasn't in the way. It was nice. I liked it. Right click on his name. Okay, I'll try that. Did I carry the cruise? No. So the cruise runner, I had 2 in my checked bag that I gave to the porters, and I just had them wrapped. I had 1 hidden like in my pant leg, and 1 was wrapped around a towel. The 2 small ones I just put right in my pocket because my bag they put through the scanner, so they would have saw it in there because there was no like that small bag. But I put them in my pocket, and then I just walked through the metal detector, and it was fine. So, yeah. Thank you, Pam. You're awesome. You blocked them. Did you block them from everybody? I don't know. Jada, I think the IMAX, I believe it was like $13. Our cabin was nice. And you know what? They have a new system in the cabin where you can change the temperature. It was nice. We've had it really cold during the day and then turned it down a little bit. It was nice. Um, Bye, Wesley. Thank you for stopping by. You want to take soda and wine? Yeah, so Alyssa, you just carry your case of soda with you right on the ship, and you carry the wine on the ship too. We had our soda in a duffel bag because we each took a case. So we just put it in the duffel bag and rolled it through, and then I used that bag to bring home our souvenirs and stuff. It's really easy to get that on, but you have to bring it on board with you. Um, oh yeah, Jaden, I'm not worried about Mike. Mike better go on somewhere. Are most activities under $20? Once you're on the board, you don't pay for activities. The only thing you pay for is the casino, and you pay for bingo. The movie theater was something new. You did have to pay for that, and that was under $20. But the other stuff, like the game shows and all that type of stuff, that's free. Um, Let me see. I talked about Bermuda. The weather was gorgeous. I just didn't like the fact that it was hard to get around. The restaurants were really nice. From what I saw, we didn't do any special ones. I think that's everything on my list. Before I answer any more questions, the debarkation, we put our bags out the night before just because we like to get off the ship later. Like, we don't like to rush the morning of getting off because everybody wants to get off at the earliest time. So we put our bags out. We linger a little bit. We didn't get off the ship, I think, until 10:30. We went upstairs around 8:30 to have breakfast, and we just sat in the Lido deck, kind of just hanging out. And when by that time it was time to go, it was so easy. We just walked right off. We didn't have to wait for anything. And customs, we went through so fast. He just checked our passport. Did he check our passport? Very quickly. We grabbed our luggage and we left. And then from New York, we took the elevator up to deck 2, and then right there we just jumped on a taxi cab. Um, TP, thank you for. Yeah, if you have the things, put them in your pocket. I was so scared, and the crazy part was we were taking forever. Like, my husband went through the thing, my son went through, but he wouldn't let me through yet because some guy was going on break or something. So I'm standing there like, oh my god, like, come on, come on. I was so nervous, but then I just walked through and it was fine. It didn't beep or anything. I was like, oh, that's the new look from now on. Did you check your luggage or just the luggage you carry on? No, so we checked the bigger bags, and then the carry on, it was just a duffel bag on wheels, and we did that. And you can just have your wine in there, or like a small bag on your shoulder so it doesn't break or whatever, and then you just put it through, and you're fine. Um, David did provide music, or I'm sorry, popcorn. No, for the actual IMAX, I think you have to pay for the popcorn. But for the nightly Lido deck movies, the popcorn is free. You just go to the bar and you get the popcorn, and then you can get the blankets and all that. But at the IMAX, you did have to pay for it. Um, Thank you, Jay. That's right. Go away, Mike. I think he left. Y'all scared him off. Good job. Where are we? How much were zero proof drinks? I think all the drinks are like $6.95. My son had a smoothie at dinner one night, and I think it might have been like $6, something like that. The buffet was okay. I really didn't eat too much at the buffet. Like, we go to dinner every night. We like to sit down and go to dinner. And lunchtime, it was fine. Just regular, standard buffet food. Um, if you board at 1 o'clock, do you actually board? Would they make you wait longer? Our boarding time was scheduled from 11:30 to 12, but we didn't even get there until like 12, after a little bit after 12, and we walked right on. So I think once you get there, once you go through and they give you the okay to walk through, then you just go right on board. Did you have access to your room? Well, They say the rooms aren't available until 1:30. We didn't even go check. Normally I will go check and see if our room is ready, but we just went straight up to have lunch because we didn't eat anything all day, and then it took like an hour to get from the bus station to the ship, so we went straight to eat, and by the time we got done it was like 1:15 and it was ready by then. And then your key is in your door when you get there, so they don't even give it to you downstairs anymore. Um, the midnight buffet. No, I don't think they did the midnight buffet this time because they have like the 24-hour deli and the pizza and stuff. They didn't do that. Maybe they do that on longer cruises. This was only a 4-day because when we were on the Triumph, they did do the midnight chocolate thing, but this was just a 4-day. Mary, the cruise director was Mike Pack. He is awesome. I loved him. Jada, I don't even know. I didn't even get room service. I didn't even look at the menu. I don't even know where the menu was. But I hear it's just, I know from before it was like sandwiches, you can get cake, cheesecake, stuff like that. And now they have, you can get wings and fries for extra fee, something like that. You're welcome, Melissa. Thank you. Hopefully I answered all the questions you have. We're about to wrap it up. We've been going for an hour and 15 minutes, y'all. And that's all I actually had to say for my list that I had. Debarking was perfectly fine. Catch a cab. The Uber. I love the Ubering system, but it's very congested there. I think it was cheaper, definitely. It took us $35 to get there, but coming back, the taxi was only $8. So I would say
14-minute ride cost $30.
yeah. 14-minute ride should have been $15. 45 minutes took us to get there. So we'll do a couple more questions before we go. It's 2:15, so I'm gonna stop at 2:30. Um, Let me see. Oh yes, Pam, videos definitely coming. Um, Regular videos for now, but more cruise videos in October. I didn't do the chef's table. You know, that I see the chef's table, but my palate is very weak and boring, and the stuff that they serve, I probably wouldn't eat anyway. So I'm not a good person to talk about when it comes to food, because I'm very plain when it comes to food. The Italian place, it smelled good every time we walked by, but we didn't do any specialty restaurants. Amisha, hi. Taking my teenage and adult child on their first cruise. I want to purchase fun time to enjoy seeing the bottom of the sea. Uh, is this at the beach? Fun time? What is that? Like a glass bottom boat? I don't think I understand the question. She says she wants to purchase a fun time to enjoy seeing the bottom of the sea. Is this at a beach? I'm thinking maybe like a glass bottom boat. Oh, the snorkel. Wherever you, it depends on where you're going. Everybody has like a snorkel, or you could bring your own. A lot of people brought their own mask.
Snorkel
And when we went to the beach, oh, a glass bottom boat. Yeah, I've never done that. I've seen them, but we've done some excursion. I think they would like if they like that type of stuff. It's definitely worth it. Um, and just do it with Carnival if it's not too pricey. If you think you can find it cheaper somewhere else, sometimes when you get off the ship, the people that are there can offer you just as good of a tour and excursion for half the price. You're welcome, Mary. Oh, you're cruising on June 21st. That's so great. I'm so jealous. We didn't see any vendors in Bermuda. Well, we did. We went to the little mall. It was like a farmer's market, but nobody was aggressive at all. Everybody was very calm, very laid back. It was definitely a different vibe than when you get off the ship at some of the other ports where everybody is right there. There wasn't even anybody offering like individual tours in Bermuda, which I thought was weird because that's what we planned to do. Find somebody and then just go. They had these people walking around that were ambassadors asking you what you wanted to do, and then they would sort of give you an idea of how to get there. But nobody was there to say, oh, I can take you here for $30, which I thought, that's what we like to do. It was like, where the hookup? There was nobody out there giving us the hookup. Um, when you go on longer cruises, do you purchase water? Yeah, I always buy the water. I just didn't do it this time. Um, the IMAX, I believe it was $13. The cruise director. No, the cruise director was Mike Pack. Is his name. You can find him on Facebook. It's like Mike Pack Cruise Director. I believe is his page. Oh, look, there goes Shelly with her answers again. Oh, you keep answering people, Shelly. I'm gonna have to give you a paycheck. No, the Atlantis. We did see. I don't know if they had it there, but we at the port they had some submarine. It was some army thing going on. But I've never done a submarine ship or excursion. I think I would be too scared to go under the water. You know what, Mika? I didn't think Cozumel was aggressive. Nassau, they're very aggressive, but I do know how to be like, no, thank you. And they were pretty aggressive in Costa Rica. I thought Cozumel wasn't too bad. Um, I've never been to Ensenada. I do want to fly to Cali and cruise on one of those cruise ships over there. Um, some things to do in Jamaica or Cozumel. In Jamaica, we went to the Dunn's River Falls. We did a tour with Carnival in Jamaica, so it took us to the falls and it took us to the beach, and we had unlimited barbecue and rum punch. That was awesome. It was definitely worth the money because we was at the falls for a couple hours, and then we went to the beach and we stayed there for a couple hours, and then we had free food. It was like burgers and hot dogs and some side dishes, and then rum punch. And then you can do water sports. Like, you had to pay extra, but you can do like the jet skis, or you can snorkel and stuff like that. That was a lot of fun. In Cozumel, we went to Mr. Sancho's, and that was an all-inclusive thing. We paid $55. Like, you hold your spot online for $5, and then when you get there, you pay the other $50, and that was unlimited food and drink for the entire time that you were there, and that was a lot of fun. And Mr. and his brother and my daughter's boyfriend, they went snorkeling there, and that was a lot of fun. You can check out my Triumph vlogs if you want to see that. Um, People asking things you just went over. It's cool, Mika. I work with people. I work with kids. I'm a teacher too. They didn't see it. It's all good. Um, Jamaica. The Newport in California. Yeah, my son is graduating high school next year, and we're trying to debate if we want to go on a cruise. And I was like, oh, we might want to fly to Cali and get on the. I was just looking last night, the Inspiration or the Imagination in July. I'm really thinking about doing that. Turks and Caicos. No, I've not been there. I've been to Grand Turk, but not Turks and Caicos.
Destiny?
Yeah, the Destiny, and then they changed it to the Sunshine. The IMAX showed new movies. They had Deadpool. They had the Avengers. Everything that's out at your hometown is in the IMAX. It was awesome. And then
Even the Seaside.
the Seaside Theater was showing all current stuff too. Like,
Black Panther.
it showed Black Panther, Peter Rabbit, Coco, Daddy's Home. So, and those are free. So if you don't want to pay, you can at least go see something like that. And it was a lot of fun. No, Mr. Sancho's, David, you can't book through Carnival. You got to do it with them. Go on MrSanchos.com, and then you pick your ship. Like, once you're doing it, it's pretty thorough though. You pick your ship, you pick the day your ship is going to be in port, and then you pay $5 each person to hold your spot. And then once you get there, you pay the $50 in cash when you get there. But it was really easy, and then we just caught a cab like was like 6 of us in the cab. Just fill it up and drove over. It was probably like 15 minutes away. It wasn't bad. It was nice. Um, for Jamaica, we were on the Destiny, and we went to Ocho Rios. That's where I'm going in October. Back to Ocho Rios and Cozumel. Um, Let me see. Yeah, Blaine, I want to go to LA. I've never been to Los Angeles, and I would love to cruise from there. I'm working on it. Um, yeah, David, I saw that last night, and I think I was looking at that because I was watching your vlog, and you were on the inspiration, right? So I was like, I wanted to check out and see what their sailings were, even though they're only 3 and 4 days. But to go to be on a new ship, a new port, I would do it. Um, yeah, Mr. Sancho's is awesome. We had a great time there. I loved it. Like, I loved Mr. Sancho's. It was really a lot of fun. Um, I hope they have The Incredibles too. It comes out June 15th. If it's out, then they definitely should have it. Your kids would love that. And I think, I don't know if kids' prices are different than the adult price, but it's basically paying what you would pay for at home. So, and then seeing it on the ship would give them um, a new memory to have. But definitely try, if you're going on Horizon, the Chills and Thrills. They had 3 levels. They had level 1, which was like fun for all ages. Level 2, which was the one we saw, and that was more of a, you know, get you like this. And then they had level 3, which was supposed to be a little bit more scarier, which we didn't do that one. Um, Long Beach, 20-minute drive to Disneyland. Yeah, I'm not big on Disney. I mean, Mickey cool, but I want to go to Hollywood just so I can go see Michael Jackson's star on the Walk of Fame. So we got like 5 minutes left. I can't believe y'all been hanging with me for an hour and a half. Y'all rock. Um, your kid's first time on a ship. Oh, that's so exciting. Like, you need to find me on Instagram or something, Alyssa, so I can friend you. And I want to see some pictures. I think that's most exciting for me is seeing people on their first cruise. Like with Carnival, anybody with the blue card, that's their first time cruise. And you're like, are you having fun? Because I just want everybody to be addicted to cruising like I am, especially kids. They are just they're so excited about everything. So that would be awesome. Um, it would be so great. That's sweet, Mika. I like you too. My Instagram is EdnaBug_. Um, EDNABUG with the underscore. Yeah, but that's so much fun. The kids being excited, they're gonna love it. I grew up traveling. My parents, they took us everywhere. So my kids, they're 24 and 17. They grew up traveling. They've been so many places, and I think like the best thing you could do as a parent is take your kids somewhere. Like, save up your money. I could be broke, but I would spend all my money on a vacation because the kids need to see the world. Um, we got a couple more. We got 5 minutes. Let me see where we at. The camera. I just bought this camera for my birthday in March. It's the Sony CyberShot HX80. I love it. I wanted one that had the viewfinder, so when I'm in selfie mode, I can flip it up and see myself and everything. And the quality on it is really good. I don't even know how to work all the special stuff it does. I turn it on and I record. That's all I can do, but I love it. It was really nice. Um, Your oldest counting down. That's right. I always get a countdown. If you have a cell phone, tell them to download the Hub app, and it'll have a countdown on there for you. And then when you get on the ship, you can see all that other stuff on there. Life with Lolo. Thanks for all your info. Oh, you're going to join the slot pool. Oh, that's awesome. That slot pool was so much fun. And I'm an organizer, so it was like right up my alley. I just love to organize and plan stuff, and I was so excited. I was worried that nobody was gonna come, and we had 40 people show up. Like right now, I was worried nobody was gonna come on the live, and look at y'all just here. That type of stuff makes me happy. Um, the Horizon, they have a welcome back party if you're platinum or higher. They don't do anything for us gold members. Although if you're on a cruise 5 days or more and you're gold, then you can get one free drink like at the end of your cruise. But we was only 4 days, so we didn't get that. So we only got the bottle of water for being a repeat cruiser. Um, you live in Pennsylvania. Yeah, I'm in Delaware, and we like to go to Florida too. I mean, I prefer going, if I'm going on a longer cruise, I'd rather just go from one that's closer to home. But that's just the pride, and I've already done that a few times. But we took the train to Florida one time for a cruise, and that was awesome. I just like to get the most for my money, so if I can like spend more money on a 7 day cruise where I just drive to port versus having to buy 3 airplane tickets to go to Florida just for 3 days, I'd rather do the 7 day. Even though Florida you get more choices, but that's how it is. Um, yes, kids need they do. They need stuff to look forward to. Thank you, Kimberly. You are so welcome. We're about to wrap up, everybody. Thanks, Shelly. I'll talk to you later, girl. Um, Alyssa, I can't wait to hear about your cruise on Wednesday. That's so exciting. Hi, Bianca. I'm good, thank you. We're actually about to wrap up, though. You have to watch the playback. I'm sorry. Yes, the Horizon keychains were really nice, and they're heavy. They're like crystal chains. Those are really cute. Thank you, Maria. David. Who else is here? Um, the camera was it was like 300. I bought a bundle deal on Amazon. Look, I have a video on it. Look for go through my videos. I have a camera and it tells you everything that I got in there with this bundle deal. But I think I paid like $340, but it came with so much stuff. You have to go watch the video, and then I think it has a link to it to the Amazon where I bought it. All right. Thank you. Yes. Thanks, Jada. Aesthetic. Hey. Uh. Oh, you going on train? I do fly. The train was awesome though. That was my first time on a train, so I was like a big kid. I will enjoy my day, Mika. You too. And I will see everybody. We have to do this again soon. We'll go live just for randomness. Kimberly, enjoy June 13th. That is literally coming up. Yes, have fun. Thanks, everybody. And I will talk to you all later. Enjoy the rest of your day. Now I got to figure out how to get out of here. Bye.